Hey guys, GamingSmoke here, back again for another Marvel Battle Lines video, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm actually going to be doing a card showcase video, but if you saw my last video you would have seen I wasn't actually lucky enough to actually get the Spider-Man Homecoming. But there is a way for me to actually use this card, and that is in the current event at the moment. So let's have a quick look. So this event here, Spider-Man Homecoming, there are two stages available with 150 gold and 150 XP each. But I'm going to show them off on two different teams. The first is going to be a movement deck. So let's have a quick look. So as you can see, all of these cards use movement as one of their special abilities that either do damage or move around on the board. And the other deck I'm going to use would be a Spider-Verse deck. So unfortunately the Spider-Verse cards I have are not the best, but we will try our best with this team. So let's jump in and use the movement deck. First stage. Actually, I do like Thor's voice there. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the story. Okay, good old Spider-Man looking after New York now that Tony Stark has gone. They got Happy Hogan in the game now. Art it's okay. It's okay. Unfortunately, he's not playable, which is a shame. Kind of skipping through the story here. So Happy Hogan as usual, just ignoring Spider-Man. Okay, so we're taking on the Wrecking Crew. Let's have a quick look at Spider-Man once again. So he's a 2-cost card, and after summoning, move to an empty slot without cosmic fragments, then deal 300 damage to a nearby enemy. If the enemy who received the damage from the effects of summoning is knocked out, activate the effect after summoning again. Okay, so that is a pretty cool skill, to be honest. What should I do? I'm not going to use him just yet, as I want to build up some frags. So let's put him up here. Okay, Thunderball. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Let's okay, I'm gonna take the hit. That is okay. So I'm using my Captain Marvel that I was lucky enough to get from the last pack that was out. Oof! Forgot about Power Driver. Silly me. But that is okay. We can take the hit. We're not going to be knocked out, which is okay. And let's see what happens now. If I use Spider-Man, so let's see what happens. He should do enough damage to knock all of these guys out. So let's see what happens if we use him right now. Nice. 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 Oof. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Movement deck for the win. All those guys gone. That was very nice. Very nice indeed. So let's, who else can we use? Okay, speed is actually very good, and Vulture as well. Let's drop Vulture down and see what happens. The Vulture is going to allow us to do damage every turn. As long as he can move to an empty slot, we are good. So let's see what happens here.
Here I claim glory and valor.
Okay, finished. Thank you, Captain Marvel. And thank you, Inferno. So there you go, they're all gone. The only downside about the Spider-Man is that unfortunately this ability only works after summoning and not every time he moves. If it was every time he moved, it would be pretty OP, to be honest. What else can I use? Who else have I got here? Okay, like I said, speed is pretty decent. Unfortunately all these guys do not have very high stats, which is a shame, but let's do this. Get a little buff there from the Inhumans. Okay, get what you paid for. Slightly annoying, but at least we can use Spider-Man again, which is great. Okay, Vulture is going to move and Captain Marvel is going to take him out. Thank you. And just in case you didn't know, Captain Marvel does 380 damage to an enemy with the lowest attack when a character moves on the battlefield. So that's very good for us. The only downside to this team is that the cards themselves do not do much damage in terms of attack ability. So that is the reason why I brought along Oblivion, because Oblivion is going to be our sealer there in terms of output, damage output. So let's see. Vulture is going to move again. The only downside to using Vulture in a team like this is once the board is filled with cosmic frags, he is not going to be able to move anywhere, which is a shame. Can I get back Oblivion? Where is he? Okay, no Oblivion, but we have got Spider-Man. Killmonger. Nice, we've got Oblivion now. Okay, let's just drop him here.
Good fortune and great
nice. So my Oblivion is actually level 1. I was lucky enough to get another one from, I think it was Blitz as a reward. Oof. So that's going to stop Vulture from moving. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, Vulture can't move, unfortunately. But Oblivion can. And we can do it if we move him down here. So let's finish it up. Done. And Oblivion increases attack and HP. So yeah, like I said, unfortunately if the board is filled with frags or if you saw Thunderball destroy the slot for us, Vulture wasn't able to move, which is a shame. But I will say the new Vulture is actually very good because the new Vulture will move regardless of amount of frags on the board or just to a random empty slot. So that is very good. And actually one other good thing, if he moves to a slot with a frag, he will actually deal damage to the enemy close by. His description was a bit vague. It wasn't clear if it was to an enemy or directly to the leader, but it is, I believe, to an enemy. Unfortunately, I can't test him out as I do not have the card myself, but that is fine. Let's change the deck. So we're going to be using Spider-Verse this time. So as you can see, I've got Carnage, Venom, Anti-Venom, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Infinity War, Spider-Gwen, and I've got Man-Ape, Black Cat, and Okoye. Unfortunately, these cards here do not do any damage on summon, so running this kind of deck is not ideal, but let's see how well we can do, especially because we have Spider-Man as well. Guys, make sure you do this every day as well, because there are some missions tied to this event, and you do get some keys and some gems for completing it. Okay, so it's just like Homecoming the movie. He's on his way to the party with Ned. He's supposed to appear as Spider-Man and be Ned's best friend, but unfortunately something happened and he's going to see what's going on. So it's Shocker. Shocker is here, testing out some weapons. Gangster. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. So we got Spider-Man again. Let's see who else we got. Okay, no.
Here's another angle.
Okay, nice. Got Man-Ape. Can use him to take out one of the goons.
Wow. These things back.
Okay, I'm decided to bring Iron Man as the leader because Iron Man is going to allow us to get extra frags on the board. As I said, this team unfortunately doesn't do too much damage on summon, which is a shame. But we can actually use Iron Man to get some frags and allow us to drop our higher cost cards, such as Carnage. Okay, Sandman. Okay, Sandman. Okay. There is one downside to using Spider-Man. The downside is, this Spider-Man that is, the downside is that where he moves on the board is random. So there's no guarantee he's going to move to attack Gangster, but he could move and attack Sandman, and the problem is with Sandman, if he doesn't knock him out first time, he's not going to be able to attack Gangster. But if he attacks Gangster first and knocks him out, then we can move on and do some damage to Sandman. So let's see what happens here. Drop him down. Okay, nice. But again, he moved backwards and did not attack Sandman, which is a shame. Okay, where are they going to drop that? Okay, they want to take out Spider-Man. That's fine. We can use them again. Okay, that is okay as well. And what does Carnage do? After summoning, drain nearby enemies HP by 132 and then add it to attack. So I don't want to use him just yet. Okay, let's drop down this Spider-Man. And let's see if we can get a Spider-Verse buff. The more Spider-Verse cards we drop down, the better. Okay, oddball, that's fine. That's fine.
Make every move count. What if?
Okay, okay. What else we got? Okay, I'll just use this. Got 6 frags, so why not?
The big follow-up.
And let's put down. Let's drop him down. Again, we're trying to get that Spider-Verse buff here.
Give me those.
Okay, a little 10% buff we got. A diamond bag. Not really any trouble for us. Okay, after summoning, drain nearby enemies HP by 97. Then add drained HP to own HP. Okay, that is not the best considering we've only got diamond back and he barely has any HP to begin with. But let's do this.
One is good. More
There you go.
better.
Didn't actually work that time. So you got to be careful where you place Spider-Man because his ability may not work, unfortunately. Okay, and
How about I?
let's drop anti-venom right there.
Gotcha.
Give us that HP buff. So my anti-venom is actually maxed out, which is very nice. But I will say that the Spider-Man is actually a very good card. Very, very good card. What should I do? Let's see. Let's take out him
Set him up, knock him down.
and let's put him right here.
What a feeling. Give me those.
Nice. Getting the buff again. Oof. Okay, that is not too bad for us. He actually increased our attack, which is kind of funny with some cards. And I think I got one more action card and I should be able to drop Carnage to finish it. But let's see, 2529. Yeah, I can do it there. But let's do this.
Okay, now for the big follow-up.
And let's drop him here. There you go, 5,866. So as I said, with this Spider-Verse team, you are going to find it a bit more difficult to try and use this Spider-Man. You're better off putting him on a movement deck, as you saw in the first team I used. But nonetheless, you got to work with what you've got. If Spider-Verses are the cards that you have more of, they're the movement cards, then by all means go with that. But if you do happen to have a lot of movement cards, I would definitely go with that instead. So let's end it. Nice. Another Spider-Verse buff again.
Oh, this is gonna leave a mark.
And it looks like Carnage's HP or HP attack went up by like over 200, which is pretty nice. And he's finishing it for us. Very nice.
Hey, I have an idea.
Nice. Okay, Vulture. Let's have a quick look. Very nice. Really like the art, as I said before. It's a shame I do not have him. He's only trying his best, Happy. Nice. So like I said, very easy 150 gold and 150 XP. But there you have it. Pretty simple video there, just to show you again the decks that you could potentially use the new Spider-Man in. Let me just show you once more. So the first one was the movement deck. Oops, movement.
For Asgard.
And the thing about this is you are going to have some difficulties in trying to form one battle line that will take out the opponent leader, because they're not going to be able to output enough attack damage. That is the reason why I have someone like Oblivion. You can also put a grower in here, such as the new Satana. She will work pretty well, but you have to be careful with the growers. If they take her out, you're going to have to start again, and unfortunately she doesn't start out with the highest HP, so you may have some trouble trying to get her attack stat up there. Another deck you can use, as you saw, is the Spider-Verse deck. The only problem here, like I said, there aren't really any cards that can take out other enemies for you pretty easily. There are a few cards that rely on gimmicks, but another potential card you can add, or cards you can add, let's have a look. So there was Spider-Woman. So Spider-Man, what she does is decrease the attack of an enemy with attack over 1 by 45 to 55. That is so to be honest. It's not the best. Another option, Spider-Man, Spider-Punk. So when damage is dealt to Spider-Punk through enemy special ability, dodge that damage at 61% chance. So that's something like a DOT card. So if Malekith or Thor are trying to damage him, he has the chance to dodge their attack. We've also got Spider-Man Miles Morales. So earn 1 cosmic frag after an enemy moves on the board. Again, not the best. And a new card here, Agent Venom. When there are more than 3, I think it's actually 3 or more enemies on the battlefield, Agent Venom's HP does not fall below 1. But again, look at the attack stat, only 385. It's going to be pretty difficult trying to form the battle line with him. And as I said, the other cards in the deck do not do any damage to any other enemy cards apart from the Man Ape, which I added, and unfortunately he is not Spider-Verse. So you're gonna have to play around with the decks a little bit and see which one works best for you, but I am definitely leaning more towards the movement deck with the new Spider-Man. I just want to say thanks again for everyone who checked into the video. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like, hopefully subscribe, and a big shout out to Abby and Brandon. Just want to say thanks for watching the videos. I appreciate all the support, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.